Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles right here in Mansfield, Texas. I'm here today to show you a really beautiful car. This is a true American classic. This is a fully restored 1955 Thunderbird. It has a hard top and it has a soft top. We've got some pictures showing the soft top. It's got the true wire wheels, the wide white wall tires, the fender skirts, the exhaust coming through the bumper. You can see it right here. You can probably hear it a little bit. It's beautiful black paint job. This restoration was completed early 2011, and the gentleman that owned the car, unfortunately, he passed away, and his children are selling the car. But under the hood, it has a master cutoff switch right here. It's got the Ford Thunderbird aluminum valve covers, power brakes, power steering. It's got the percolator type carburetor that's an oil bath. It's all finished out under the hood. This has a aftermarket vintage air conditioning system. So it's got a later model compressor on it. There's a little hole right here that I saw in that heater duct. But let's get a look at this car. It's got the hood scoop that the Thunderbirds are famous for. But a beautiful, beautiful paint job. Very, very slick. Very, very shiny. The personal tag says My Raven. I like that. My Blackbird. But just look at this car. I don't even have to talk. You can just see how beautiful it is. The glass is excellent, and it was just serviced. The oil was changed. Some fresh fuel was put in it. And what's amazing to me, it actually has a four-way power seat. It has power windows.
And they're right.
It's showing 75,000 miles. That's probably the odometer works and the speedometer works. You can see the turn signal indicator lights work. The tachometer works. Even the clock is working. They put a later model but vintage radio. It's a digital readout, but they didn't cut the dash. It's got the original opening. So if you wanted to put the original radio back in it, you can, and we have it in a box, and you're welcome to it. There's your underdash air conditioning. It needs to be charged to blow cool. It's not blowing cool, but it will blow. Probably takes two hands to open the glove box. The door panels are beautiful. All the chrome trim, headliner. The dash looks fantastic. Like I say, it was a full restoration. The only gauge that doesn't work is the temperature gauge, and they installed an aftermarket, which a lot of people prefer, and it runs about 185 degrees to 190 degrees. The interior light works. It's right here. And the radio's got good sound. It is AM FM.
We have one of the largest selections of pre-owned.
And when you start it, you have to put it in neutral. It won't start in park. But you can see even the behind the doors, the finish out. I mean, everything is just very, very nice considering it's a 59-year-old car. The seats look good. They're black and white. The power steering works well. And I'll show you inside the trunk. Yeah, this is one beautiful car. And this is the fuel filler door, which accesses the fuel filler right there. It's got a cover. It's got a little goodie bag with some car polish and rags, a little duster for car shows, 55 shop manual. There's one of the original style hubcaps, and you can see under the hood it's all painted up. But everything you see here does come with the car. It's got the jack. And I mentioned the exhaust comes out of the bumper just like the old cars did. Let's just get back and get a look at this car. It's really, really slick. This door is not closing all the way. You can see that little gap. It just needs someone to adjust the striker right here to where it'll line up perfectly. Here's another shot of the dash, the floor mats. They got the Thunderbird emblem on them. The interior. And inside the car, I've got some pictures. It's all relined. It's been insulated with Dynamat, which is a sound deadening material. All in the floorboards. But the car was taken apart. The body was taken off the frame. The transmission was rebuilt. The motor was freshened up. And I believe the motor is a 292. Some people have told me that it could be a 312, but I don't know what size the engine is. Unfortunately, when the gentleman passed away, they couldn't really find any real records. There are a few photographs of the restoration process, and I believe it was a place somewhere in Granbury, Texas that did the work. It took a couple, 2 or 3 years to do it. But it's a gorgeous car. When you take that hard top off, it's really, really got the look. I love the gangster white walls and the Kelsey Hayes styled wire wheels. But if you have any questions, give us a call. And if you want this Raven to be your Raven, you better move quick, because a car this nice for this kind of a price is going to sell fast. It's even got curb feelers on it. I remember those when I was a little kid. All the big Lincolns had curb feelers. The top's beautiful. I mean, this is just a fine American classic automobile. But thanks for looking. Thanks for your time. This is Bronco Bob wishing you happy